only know your type, afraid of a fade. You ashamed when I said, shit, a spade is a spade. To me, my transition got me showered in praise. From the streets to the stage.
Go ahead and take some pictures too.
Wait, bro. Hey, man. Welcome to a Spade podcast. I am your host, T Col. Follow me on Instagram at T_Col29, man.
Hey, man, one time, it's the kid, your partner, my partner, everybody partner, DJ Potna V. Make sure you follow my IG, it's Potna24, POTNADM24. Make sure you follow the gang as well. Spade.
Pod.
POD.
Yes, sir. While you at it, make sure y'all subscribe to our YouTube channel, a Spade podcast. Like, share, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. And while you at it, make sure y'all send out donations through our Cash App, $, our Spade podcast. Black brands, black businesses, you would like ad placements on our platform, tap in with us right now. We got it going for a low, $35 ad placements, man. This gonna last forever. You know what I'm saying? Your grandkids, great-grandkids can hop on this episode right here and watch your business being promoted by guys like us. You feel me? Why not?
Yeah.
But anyway though, man.
What's up, brother?
We did set this goal for this year, right? Was to expand,
Right.
travel,
Correct.
brighten our horizon. And we're doing exactly that right now.
For sure. At the top of the year.
Top of the year. So, who we have, my brother?
We got the girl, Ashanti. You know
Mayo.
what I'm saying? Mayo.
Gotta put the Mayo in.
Yeah, she got a couple names. You know what I'm saying?
For
Ashanti Mayo,
Shunt.
Management Firm. That's right.
The Mayo Management Firm.
That's exactly what I said.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right.
I'm playing. Yeah.
So, how are you feeling?
Good. I'm good. Hello, guys.
Round of applause. A big one.
Can you hear me?
Can you hear him?
Okay, cool.
Okay, look.
Yes, Ashanti Mayo.
Oh, yeah. She gonna project her voice for real, though. She gonna do that.
Hey, like, where you from?
Where I'm from. Act like where I'm from?
Yeah.
How do you act like where I'm from?
You know how y'all act.
How do we act?
You know y'all really aggressive, you know?
Aggressive. Okay.
I ain't say that.
I said it.
It's okay. It's okay. It's not like I haven't heard it before, but,
Yeah.
it is what it is. Assertive. Sure.
Where are you from, though? You know, we ain't even told them.
The Bronx, New York, Co-op City, Uptown,
Boogie down.
Boogie Down. Yeah.
All that good stuff.
All that good stuff. From a place called Co-op City in the North Bronx.
North.
The North Bronx.
North.
Yeah.
That's how we say it.
North, yeah.
North, yeah.
Yeah, no. The North Bronx. Yeah.
Up north. That's how they say it.
North.
Yeah, it's up north, uptown.
Yeah. That's
All
why.
right, boom. So let's get straight to it, man. We all know each other, man. Let's not try to act like we don't know each other. Trying to be all, scripted. You feel me?
He's weird.
You know what I'm saying?
And
we not gonna do
Shanti
that.
gang.
We not finna do that. We
Okay.
finna have a good time.
Sure.
So boom, So, he did state it, and you stated as well that you were from the Bronx, right?
Yes.
So, how was your experience like growing up in the Bronx?
Growing up in the Bronx, it was great. I mean, single parent household, mom, grandmother, didn't move really often. I probably lived in 2 different places in the Bronx, but the main place that I grew up was Co-op City. And that was a great experience for me. Like, I went to school in the South Bronx, though. So I would be home, and have friends in my neighborhood, of course, that were like family to me. But then I went to school in the South Bronx. So that's kind of where I grew up, figured out who I was, had the different friend groups, stayed over there some nights with my friends and things like that. So.
Well, I can't say, like, I ain't even from them, but I'm assuming, like, being in New York, you are exposed to a lot of different races.
For sure.
And you were able to see what their lifestyle is like and compare that shit to, yours. So you're able to blend those together. So it's not I would say race barrier because you mixed in with them.
Definitely not a race barrier. I mean, that was the highlight of everything in the Bronx. Like, the culture, the food, the people, the languages, like, that you learned. I mean, living there at the time, it was a little bit more frequent where I'm hearing these people speaking their different languages. where I didn't speak the language, but of course I'm there with them, I'm around them, I'm with their family, I'm spending
picking
time
it
with
up.
them throughout the holiday, especially Puerto Ricans. Like my best friend is Puerto Rican, so I would always be around her family, and just immersing myself in different cultures. Like that was normal to us. It wasn't just black people. It was Puerto Rican, Dominican, Haitian, African, people from everywhere, basically.
And like you eating like the real food, like
I'm eating the real food, and like the stores out there provide the things that they need to make it, like even the pots and everything. Like, if you Spanish, the type of pots that Spanish people use, like, African people, like they use certain pots too. Like, it's like home for them too. Like they make it their home, you know?
Y'all shop at the bodega.
Yeah, for different things, but the bodega has what you need. Like, if you couldn't go to the supermarket, you can go to the bodega in the middle of the night because it will have what you needed.
yeah. So with you running with different packs, whatever like that, you picked up on like different fashion early, correct? Or not really?
I wouldn't say the fashion came from who I hung or the packs. Like I would say because everyone in New York, I guess everyone wants to get fly, like, but fly to us is pretty casual, pretty, it's not flashy, but it's expensive. We have expensive taste, I could say. But I wouldn't say that's from being in different cultures. I would just say it came from the music, for real, for real. Like,
Okay.
It came from the music that we listened to. Like, we had people that came before us who set the trends and who set the bar of what fashion was supposed to look like. Like, that created movements within the Bronx, like, and within New York City, period. Like, the hats, the sneakers, like, the sneakers that I'm wearing today is like kind of like an ode to the Bronx. You see the gold in it. It's kind of like, the big hoop earrings and stuff, like just different things like that. So, that's why I would say I learned how to dress from that culture that music brought.
Yeah. Like go back to you saying you hanging out with different race. So did you ever like a Hispanic kind of like eggnog or some shit? What that shit called?
Coquito.
Yeah. So
Coquito.
like how was that like how did that really taste?
It's coconut milk. I don't want to say it like an ingredient, but I would say it's similar to eggnog. Yeah, it doesn't have that milk. It's not like milk though. Like eggnog has more of a dairy taste.
That shit
It's
made my
more of like
stomach hurt.
coconut
never had
and rum and the different things that they put in it. Cinnamon stuff like that.
Like I heard like their community like they income increase during like the wintertime because they be selling it to everybody.
I mean, they income increase around the year because they be selling everything to everybody. Like pastelitos, coquito, freaking anything. Anything. Like that's the Bronx. It's a hustle city. These people are coming from the different countries to experience a free world, one, what you would say, I'd say. But in New York, they're able to build their own communities. They're able to create their homes here. And they help us, Black Americans, immerse in their culture. And I love it. Like, I love it.
That's dope.
Yeah.
That's dope. That's dope. So all through grade school, you graduated from there, correct?
Graduated in New York.
I'm
Yeah.
talking about high school.
High
Like
school in
grade,
New
the
York,
grade
yep.
school. Okay. So what was in you to venture out and go elsewhere?
I feel like watching TV shows, like, you always see the Hillmans and you know that there's schools in Georgia. You see like Stomp the Yard, you see Stepping, I wanted to be that black girl. Like I wanted to come here and have that experience. I wasn't afraid. Like I traveled the world my whole life, so I wasn't afraid to leave my space. My mother prepared me for that. She prepared me to see the world. So I was able to go on my own and not be afraid. And I met friends out there. And that's where I would say I picked up my fashion even more, like from college and being with the girls from D.C. and Maryland. Like they kind of pretty much put me on to a lot of fashion nuances that I was familiar with, but I wasn't risky. I wasn't risky like that.
So what school did you attend?
Clark Atlanta University.
Okay, I just want you to say that.
Yes.
So did you get the SBs?
I got my graduate of arts and science.
Nah, he wasn't
I'm
talking about
my
that.
shoes.
He's talking about
I'm talking
the
the
Clark
shoes.
SBs.
Oh, did I get those?
Yeah.
Those is I like those. Those I didn't get them. They were cool though, but I
Yeah.
didn't get them. No.
Okay.
I mean, I would have wore them if somebody got them for me, but
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm just saying, you went there, like,
Yeah, yeah.
hey.
Yeah.
Cause people walking around with them shoes, they ain't even go to
They ain't go to
club.
Clark.
I know, I don't know. That's
I would've
that's
been
not
one
a
of
thing
them.
for me. Oh well, but you know what? I like the TSU ones. Like them joints is hard. Those are the hardest ones to me. Like
TSU.
so, yeah. So
This one
honestly,
with the blue.
the blue, red,
Yeah.
yellow. Come on now, those is good. Those are
Yeah.
some good ones.
So,
right there.
just go back to you graduated with what now?
My bachelor's in arts and sciences.
So what do they details in like arts and science like?
Well, like I guess. Well, for me, I was a political science major. So, what would you like to know? Like, what were some of my courses like?
Yeah, cause that's like you said, it's like it sound like I don't know what the fuck that is.
I feel
ain't
like
go to
when they're
college
talking
like
about
that.
arts, they could be talking about like our mass media department. It's like mass media arts. So it's people who like TV are into TV film. We have our radio station. So it's things like that. And then like sociology, like the sciences would be like to me, I would think it would be my political science, which was my major, sociology, and then fashion for arts. So yeah.
So were you able to touch those different things? Like, did you get on the radio station there, or
I
you know?
wasn't really doing any of the entertainment stuff there, like at all. And that school is known for that. Like their mass media arts department is huge. But no, I didn't partake in much of the things that had to do with music and stuff like that, or TV and film. I was more like into politics. Like I wanted to work in politics. I wanted to be an attorney. Like that's what I wanted to do.
Really? Dang.
Yeah.
So like, wow. So what drawing you to that field? Like, why?
To be honest, I'm a sociable person, and I wanted to be an entertainment attorney. Let me say that. But I wanted to do like contracts and negotiations. I didn't want to do much litigations and go to court and things like that. I wanted to do the paperwork side of things. So I think that I just wanted to create experiences for people. And then, so I wanted to do be an attorney, but then also like, I don't know, I had this image in my head of just creating these big experiences. Like I was going to be this attorney. I was going to have these clients. I was going to throw these parties, and not even just parties, but like impactful events. Like I just wanted to be this big socialite in that space. Like, and then have that much power. Like I feel like that was
So
power.
you owning the term a socialite, correct?
Well, I'm not saying that currently. I'm saying that was the goal at the time.
But do you feel like it's a negative with its connotation to
I could have sworn we
being
did that.
a socialite?
I mean, negative connotation. Like I don't know. Like I never heard of it. I never heard it before. Have you guys felt like that? Like, has someone said that to you guys?
I mean, his question is stemming from a conversation that we already
Oh,
had.
okay. Yeah,
I was
so-
the one that felt it was like not negative, but not what I was. I'm a DJ. I'm a this. I'm a that. But they call me a socialite. But they made it make sense for me. Like,
Yeah, I would say like you definitely give that off, and I would say but that's only because you know a lot of people in your social. But I don't think that that's a bad thing. I think that you're able to go into different spaces, and I like that. Like you should be that type of person. That's the person that I wanted to be. That's what I'm saying. Then is how I looked at it. Like, okay, it's socialite. But then after experiences and growing up, it was more of like someone who knows a lot of people, which is basically the same thing. Someone who knows a lot of people is immersing themselves in different experiences, creating different experiences for people. Like, people like them. They are the people person. Like, they are the light of the space. And I'm okay with that. We can be that.
Yes,
A
that's all
socialite-
that I was
We can
saying.
be that.
but
We can be that.
my thing was a socialite can be a person like with no talent or no, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I mean, that doesn't take from them being a socialite. They can not have talent and still be a socialite. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that's the thing. Like, people, where is this document that says, like, what people are supposed to be like? And, like, if you're a socialite, you can't be like this. You can't look like this. You can't dress like this. Like, that's not real life. Like, the reality is there are people who are socialites that aren't able to pay for certain things that matter, or that aren't taking care of things that matter, Like, that's the truth of it all. And then there are socialites who have everything that they need, but they're unhappy, Or they might be happy, Just depends.
So in your journey in discovering yourself about what you would like to become,
Yes.
how was that for you?
It was a great experience. I mean, I was able to create that blueprint for myself, you know? And that's what I loved. I loved that my experiences with people allowed me to figure out what I wanted to do. Like, not necessarily show me, like, there wasn't really like a blueprint to what this would look like.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, they created the environment and allowed the space for me to grow and show me things that I needed to know, whether they were things that in return hurt me
Mm-hmm.
or things that helped me. I feel like I learned from it all, and that experience was amazing because it got me here today, you know. And I'm gonna keep, you know, going forward and growing and learning. Like, it's not over yet. I'm still experiencing.
For sure, you young.
Yeah.
Yeah. But with those experiences, the good, the bad, the ugly, you always gain a lesson from that, correct?
For sure.
So what are some good things that you felt like that was bad in the beginning end up becoming a blessing for you?
Becoming an entrepreneur, like the fact that I no longer worked for someone and had to provide for myself, and I already was established and did it when I was established and did it with not the amount of money that I should have done it with, but I did it because I believed in what I wanted to do, and I had the people around me and the support system to tell me that it was time for me to branch off and do it because I was already doing it while working for other people, so why not do it for myself? Like, I had that time to invest in myself and make money for myself, and I was doing it for like 2.5 sort of years without worry, you know. Now I work for a company, but you know, still being able to have the entrepreneurial spirit is always great. Like, still being able to manage my own company, manage my own space, and create my own environments and blueprint for what I wanted to do. Like,
Get your own clients.
yes.
I look at you as a nomad. What I mean by nomad, like you create your own path. Like you're not thinking that you have to be next to the biggest label or the biggest management company to feel like you need to be with them to get there. Like you're like, man, I can do the same thing what you doing. It would be on a different scale, but I'm still doing what you're doing though. So you able to use your tools and resources the right way.
Right.
Like somebody give you a stick, you know how to turn that bit into a damn spear or anything like that. You can do multiple things, go hunting, whatever, just with a stick. And I feel like that's what you do in the field that you are in now. It's hard to put a
Yes.
label on you. You feel me? And I
Yes.
think that is great.
I appreciate that. Yes. I
So
agree.
so like when we all met, when we, you know what I'm saying, came together or whatever, we met you at the video shoot. Southside Twin video shoot.
That was our
whatever.
twin rock out.
That was
Yeah.
so funny, bro. I got a story about that too.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. We're gonna get to it. So, you know what I mean? You know, we met you out there doing your thing or whatever, but we didn't know you at the time. We didn't know your role, but you out there handling the business. So what technically was your role at that set?
I would say that I definitely was the producer, production manager. So the person who brought out the people, found the location, made sure the crew was tight, got the background models, found all the locations, got the background models.
Got the white girl dancing.
Yeah. Her name is Nelly.
Nelly, shot Nelly.
She
Yeah.
hard. She
Nelly
hard.
Towns. And, you know, just managed the set and, you know, was there managing the shoot and keeping the time and, you know, not necessarily directing and saying what should be happening, which I kind of did that as well, too, especially for the scene where we were in Macon. But, yeah, I would say that my role was production manager, yes.
Yeah. Hey man, that's how it was. Movie shot up. You know, you hit me like, hey man, we gonna go to twin video shoot.
Mm-hmm.
It was like, she
Hand out
gonna meet
some
up there
merch.
with Guap. So, you know, we gotta network with them. So I'm like, all right, cool, I'm gonna go. Boom. We get there. You know, going on, our role just to be chilling.
That's all we came to do.
That's all. Just show support. We get thrown into the video. I'm like,
fact.
bro, what I'm gonna do? Like, I don't know what to do. Everybody trying to be in the front. I said, no, I'm cool back here. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool
That's a
back
fact.
here. So, you know, doing it. So I think I had to use the restroom or something. So I walked through the little area. You was sitting down or something.
Yeah, at the end.
Yeah. And then I think I come back. You were like, who are you? And I got kind of offended on the inside. I'm like, who the fuck am I then? I had to check myself. Like, who am I?
Why am I here?
Yeah. I had went back and told. I said, man, some girl in there. She was like, who am I? You were like, you media. I was like, yeah,
Yeah.
but I was like, it kind of threw me off. I'm like, yeah, man, it was funny though, but
Yeah.
I had thought about it. I was like, damn, okay, we really, really like in this field now. Like, we really stepping out in this. Like,
I actually don't like that question. I don't like the "what do you do" question. I mean,
oh,
I
you
feel
damn
like
sure ass.
I feel
No,
like
you
in
was
the
the one.
space. No, that's not even how I act. I really was more like I just asked, "Who are you?" Like, but I feel like to his point earlier, being from New York, like oftentimes that's how it could come off as if it's like really aggressive, like who are you? Like why are you here? But of course, like once you got to know me, you realize like it wasn't even about that. And I mean, I'm here today, like there was a purpose behind it. So
Right. Just the fact that you was even
I
there.
just had to share that
yeah,
story.
I know. I'm happy that you got your
Like,
moment.
like,
I'm
she
happy
coulda-
that you
look,
got
look,
your
Hey, no,
moment.
you should have said, "Who is you?"
I'm happy that you got your moment. But he should have said that exactly.
Yeah,
he
who
should have
is
said
you?
that
Yeah.
exactly. Who are you? Like, and I would have laughed it off. And it would have been even funnier story to talk about because we would have been on the same page, and I would have realized that was a thing.
They were like the finger pointing. Just then, you cool? We good?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
We
Of
getting
course.
there.
Come on.
I want her to be that.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's what I want.
I love it. I love it. I love it.
But we rock out, and that was great.
Yeah, like so like through that it learned like it taught me a lesson like I have to network more, I have to be more sociable. I can't just be in my comfort zone, which is I'm comfortable with myself, but I do have to like shake hands and kiss babies. You know what I'm saying? I do got to do that and like let people know like what's going on. Like, hey, I have a podcast. You know what I'm saying? You never know what can come from that conversation. So that's how we're gonna bring it back around. But so like we did that and we had formed a relationship. Like from that shit, it came from us communicating, like knowing who you were, and like I done got some connection through that.
Bring another artist.
Bring another artist through. It was like through that experience, like I learned so much, and like it's a lesson in that.
Yeah, I think that's the purpose all the time, like creating the spaces for other artists to come and people to do work, but never to misunderstand that, like, I'm not mixing certain people in spaces that they shouldn't be in. You get what I'm saying? Like, because the people that's in my space already aren't people that I don't trust in my space. I don't trust with my information. You get what I'm saying? Like, so you're being brought into these spaces and these relationships are being created, but everything is being monitored as well. Like, I'm managing my spaces as well, and I'm managing everybody's expectations in those spaces too. Like, making sure that I can create that opportunity for people to network, get more opportunity from it. So just making sure that it's purposeful, like it has some meaning behind it. Like we're not just congregating and meeting for no reason.
Facts. And not looking at like, not being an opportunist or anything like that, but you just know how to, I think you'll connect with this person. I feel like you can learn something for that person. So
Right.
it's all about that.
Right.
So was that your first time doing all of that in your career, or you done that multiple times prior to the rock out?
I had done that multiple times prior, like so many times. Never out on my own. I had did it once for an artist named Mars.
Mars?
Yeah.
He black?
No, she's a woman.
Oh,
She's a woman.
I was
yes.
thinking about
Oh, you
Mars.
forgot. Yeah.
Mars 90, that's who I was thinking about.
Mhm.
You remember?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I had done it with her first, and then I had did it with Twin. But I feel like I had done it with so many other companies in between, Like I've always produced like photo shoots and album cover shoots and smaller videos like that too. And actually at that point, I feel like I had worked on video. No. Did I work on videos at that point? Yeah, I had worked on videos at that point too. Yeah. So that was an environment that I've always been in, or I had been in up until that point. So it was easy for me. Like I loved that space. I didn't have much to do with the creative. I did have a lot to do with doing it and making though. Like I did want to bring that experience to that song because when I heard about him, everyone was telling me like, this is the song in the city. Like everybody's tapped into it. Like I had just kind of been thrown into that space. So I was like, all right, cool. Like, heard it. I'm like, all right, this a little bop. All right, cool. So I figured when it was time to figure out where that scene should be at that day, I'm like, we got to go to Macon. Like, that was not the plan from the beginning, but I'm like, we have to go there because, like, that's his city. That's who supported that song. Like, and we need to bring the whole city out. Like, that's how I really want it to be. Like,
So prior to that, it wasn't no making scene
no,
that was gonna happen.
no,
Okay.
yes.
Okay. I
That sounds
appreciate
about
that.
right.
Shout out to you.
No follow up.
That was it was just a quick one. It was yeah.
Oh, okay.
I mean, but in his defense, it was a video I already shot for that song that was shot in Macon too. So
Oh, it was?
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Before the
one,
feature.
The feature. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So
Yep.
yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So, yeah.
Cause we had talked about that. That probably like episode freaking like 3 that
Two
we
or
shot.
three, something
2 or
else.
3 that we
Mhm.
shot.
Yep.
We already
That song was featured on our. Yep.
We already talked about that. So we already I had a feeling like that was a good song. I didn't know the magnitude that it was gonna go. I didn't have no clue of that. So, and I think that the new video helped it reach those new heights.
Yeah.
And how did it feel like seeing the response from that?
It was exciting. Like, I mean, for him, like, it was exciting for me, but it was exciting for him because I feel like he was able to be amongst his family and amongst his friends, like it was a good experience because I never had been to Macon before. So it was nice to be able to be in that space and to create that video in that space.
Are you still working with those people?
With who?
Go out records.
Yeah, from time to time, yeah, with T Royal.
Shout out to
And
T.
whoever needs it, like it just depends on whenever they need me. Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Okay. So in your field, you work with artists or whatnot. So, but you're not just secluded to just artists. Like you work with like guys like us, podcasters, or like models, or different type of things.
Yeah, I work with different type of people. I work with people who are producers, like musical producers, with writers, engineers, TV and film, everybody. Like mainly, I would say in the entertainment side, but I did work at a law firm before too. But that was an entertainment law firm. So like it just depends. I work in all types of spaces.
All right. Just name drop some of the artists that you have worked with that you would like to highlight.
Name drop. I'm dead. I've worked with a whole lot of people. Jonte Austin, Brandy, Kerry Hilson, Michelle Williams, Missy
SZA.
Elliott, SZA,
Yeah.
Lotto, Summer Walker. Yeah.
Love SZA.
The only reason why I did it in that order was because of the shoots and videos and things that I did. So I felt like that was how I named them. But yeah, I feel like they all great people to name though.
Yeah, for sure.
Awesome,
For sure.
great names.
You talking about Brandy? Like
That's legendary.
That's legendary status.
Yeah.
Like
Yes.
You just
I was a
names out
baby.
there like it was really like Brandy.
mm-hmm.
That's great.
Lotto.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Rich Flex.
Oh man. So what kind of music that you do enjoy?
I enjoy all types of music, really. All types of music. I can't really say this. I enjoy pop, rap, R&B. It just depends.
So my follow-up question is, so what made you say, hey, I would like to take an artist up under my wing and see how far like this can go?
Well, I mean, I seen his talent. Like, I heard his music. He had dropped 7 songs. We're talking about Little Bandit. I want to make sure we do the proper introduction before we do that so that people know,
Let's do it.
But yeah, we're talking about Little Bandit, the artist that I work with. And he had dropped 7 songs, but when I met him, top of last year. And I just, from the sound of it, I knew. I was like, all right, like, he got something, I never thought I was going to be a manager. Of course, I've always worked in those spaces. But I never thought that I was going to be a manager. So I was kind of excited. I felt like it was a project for myself. And not saying that he's a project, but saying that, like, it was a challenge for me because I didn't think that I would be a manager so soon. I wanted to still learn more and still grow, you know? So
So how have that experience been so far?
it's been an amazing experience. I think we've both learned so much throughout that time, and I think that we've both grown, and it's gonna contribute. It's contributing to my success now, and once his music starts getting out there more, and people get to know him more, it will contribute more to his success, and and his purpose. Like he'll finally feel, I think, like he has a purpose, and he'll start to aid it and figure out how can he continue to grow. You know.
Mm.
Yeah.
So how it like? I think like being a manager, I think you had to be so selfless in becoming someone manager. Like you got to kind of like
put their life
yeah.
before
So
for yours.
how do you separate still your goals and aspiration of becoming who you still visualize to become and still manage this situation on the side? Like how do you still balance both of that? Do like you feel like some of that shit get interfered with both with one another?
Like managing in my life, my
Yeah.
personal life. I mean, when you work in entertainment, I feel like you have to create that personal space for yourself and that personal life because everything is around the clock and there's no real off days. Like I was just saying to my friend yesterday, we working on a Saturday, we not even getting paid for this, you know? Granted, it's going to pay off at the end. And granted, we're working because we know that things need to be done. Like we're a team player at a company. And especially once you get a certain role, it's like no days are off. Like to make it easier on yourself, you have to use some of your weekends to get work done. So that
sure.
when you go back into work, at least some of that is knocked out because you have a whole ton of work coming to you when you get back there. So, I mean, I think that I'm just learning balance. You feel what I'm saying? And trying to put myself first in a lot of it too. And then continuing to create who I want to be in these different spaces so that I can just one day have my own thing going on full time. Do what I want to do, create what I want to create, you know?
So, with that being said, like, what's some stories that you have to say, like, you had to learn how to trust each other in this duo that you and Bandit have?
I would say that there were times where it would be like music. I would say it's mainly about music, like trusting a song, trusting a release, things like that.
Okay. Speaking on the release,
Can we close the door? We can.
Yeah, we can. If he just moved that light. You want to close that door, Sam? If you can.
I'm sorry. I keep moving like that's the only reason why. But you could cut this out, right? This part?
No, we ain't cutting that.
Nah, it ain't being cut out.
Oh, shit. Okay. I just had to get it because I'm like, it's blowing mine.
Yeah, what the question was?
Oh yeah, so basically it's like this. What's some stories that you have? Like, no, you say it basically like music wise that you all.
Yeah, there were times where.
And then I had one to say was like, you all had a date set up which was August, and then August went from August to November, and now we in 23. So what was the delay in that?
So, honestly, I would say that it was just closely looking at each of the records. Like, I think that when there's a newer artist that people just release because they're eager for the music to be heard. But you have to think about it, like, or at least how I think about it, because once again, this is my blueprint of how I do things. Like, I'm not gonna release something just to release it or because people are waiting. You get what I'm saying? Because the artists that I got, I know damn well the people that are waiting are the ones that listen to the music. That's like his friends or people that we introduce to the music or executives that I work with that I introduce to the music. Like, those are the people who are asking me and want to hear about it, but the masses is not looking for it. You get what I'm saying?
Because they don't know.
Right, they don't know. So I'm just like, the only people that should really be worrying about it is you guys, of course. Like, the people that, like I just said, listen to the music or I've sent them the music. So we put out a date, but I was making sure that, of course, it has to get mixed and mastered. So that was a process, and making sure we had the right person and going through transitions with that. Like, that's a huge process for me. It was new for me to do that by myself, go through the mix and master process by myself. And really, I want to say, Tugga, shout out to you because you're a real one. Like, you're a real one. And, when I didn't get what I wanted, you looked out for me and you took the records and you you helped us get it to where we needed to get it to put it out, and I appreciate that. And
sure.
and that's what the process. That's why it took a long time for that to happen. So once Tugga got it right, from the last time that it was done, we was able to move forward. And now we're going through the process of just making sure all of our materials are going to be ready for the release.
So, are y'all doing like a new cover art? Or y'all doing a new track list? Like, I know he been recording more since this the last date, which was
Yeah.
August.
Yeah, for sure.
Right now. So, are y'all looking like, nah, this song need to be added? Because I feel like this the conversation in the studio. Like, nah, hell nah, this right here harder than this one, so they got to go in there.
Oh,
So,
we need to
Yeah.
take this one off.
Yeah, we added.
Cause I heard it was like
Maybe.
7, right? First it was like 7, correct?
No,
Wasn't? Okay.
but we added 3 new songs on it though.
So,
Yeah.
how many now then?
Now there are 10 songs. Yes.
Now, you just said it went 7
Yeah,
at first. You
y'all
said
added
you could-
3. 7 plus 3 is 10, ain't it?
Yeah, I thought it was.
Oh, okay.
No, I was saying no. It was not 7 songs though, and I'm telling you guys, it's 10 songs, and that's just that.
But
We're going to leave it. We're going to drop it. We're going to drop that one.
Yeah,
we go ahead and pipe. Hey man, I got some more questions about where you from.
I'm doing
Oh.
this right now.
Yeah, go ahead and do that. It ain't nothing. Come
Okay,
on.
cool.
But why you go ahead?
Yeah,
Don't be scared.
Yeah, where there is.
Right, yeah. Let it out.
He ain't going to let it breathe.
What you
All
thought?
right, I don't know how that promo going to look right now.
That's a first. You might be on the list for. Not gonna.
Let me tell you.
I ain't gonna say it right now. We at the top of the year.
Wow.
We at the top of the year. It's early, so
I told
you
I knew.
you a runner up for sure for that
All right.
that bottle pop right
I'm
now.
sorry.
Wow.
But listen, man, I knew that was going to happen. You feel me? That don't
Yeah.
take away from nothing.
Yeah, but I got some more questions about.
Let's drink up.
Right.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull up.
There you go.
Yeah, but I got some more questions about where you from or whatever. I'm not finna put it back in there.
No.
Oh yeah, my bad. Yeah,
Thank you.
I got you. But yeah, like how was the '90s like in the Bronx and what's like some artists that you seen come
She
up?
was a baby.
Yeah, I was younger.
She was a baby.
I was younger.
She only, what, 27?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She
She was
was-
27. She was a little baby.
What's that? That's 90.
Well, I can tell you the music that I grew up on. Let's talk about that. The music that I grew up on.
Y'all.
But she was a baby, bro. That's a baby. Think about it.
So late '90s.
yeah,
she was good?
Yeah, she really grew up in like the early 2000s, really.
No,
Come on.
See, I was
not
89.
early 2000s.
So
like-
no.
All right, what, 97?
Yeah, like around, yeah.
Like,
But I get what you're saying, yes. I
yeah,
get what
like,
you're saying.
for you to really, like,
Yeah, be
Yeah.
older and experience music and be able to talk about it. Yeah, I agree. Okay.
I
You
got
good,
you.
brother?
You past that?
Yes, of course.
But yeah, your era. I mean, I could say your era, whatever that is. I could have sworn it was the '90s, but you know.
Yeah, it's still the same thing because I feel like that music had an impact on, like I said, how we dress, how we speak, and it was fun,
Now, I got a question about your era.
Yeah.
But I think that you were 2013.
Mm-hmm.
How was it like ASAP? Like how was that?
Oh, ASAP Mob?
Yeah, ASAP Mob. How was that?
That was huge.
Because,
like,
yo,
where are they from?
It was very.
She's a really good-
Know what I'm saying?
Where
Like,
they from?
were very like.
Harlem.
Harlem. Okay.
Yeah, they were very like
Yeah.
inspiring to me seeing that. Like it made me want to dress differently. Like know about fucking Jeremy Scott. I didn't know who the fuck Jeremy Scott was back then.
And having
It's-
blogs and vlogs. Like, fashion is huge in New York, and that's because we have options. Like, here, I feel like there are no options. You just could go to the mall to get designer. There are designer stores, but, like, there's not boutiques that sell designer. Like, boutiques that sell designer in New York get it imported. And, like, they have, people who come down there and bring fashion and put it in different stores, like, and, check out these different stores to see if they want to put fashion in there, So it's like, that's a lifestyle, Like, that's a lifestyle that we're used to. And that time was a great era. Like, I think it was fashion risks that they would take for New York dudes because they were a little bit more colorful. They kind of like Mick Pharrell, like that same style. very bright, very trendy, very like slim fit, but they had the big jeans too. You feel me? They had the big wearing jeans with they Jordans, or like it just depended. It just depended on
Yeah, he wouldn't talk shit about me, but
You know.
that like era to me was like golden for me, like because it was like they cool, but also they were like they'll smash your ass too. I feel like the mob, like the group mentality, like we're like a group together.
They weren't like gangster.
Yeah, it wasn't like gangster, but it's still like they were still doing whatever they want to do. Basically,
they were a
like,
family.
Yeah.
Like I would say that, and I would say people have negative. Now that's a negative connotation. You feel what I'm saying? Like a mob or a group. You feel what I'm saying? Like I know that you weren't implying that. You were saying more of the numbers.
Yeah, I'm talking
But
numbers.
but what I'm saying is like I feel like they were a family and like that was necessary, Like it was necessary to bring all of your family out there. Like
Yeah.
you needed more than one. It was a bunch of them that dressed like that. It was a bunch of them who it was a lifestyle, you
Yeah.
know? So yeah.
Yeah, outlaws. Like it's not negative by saying you outlaw people. You're not
Oh no,
saying
no,
that.
no, no.
No.
Nah.
But just and showing that like that was inspired by the Pharrells, cause being a kid, how old I probably like 20 years old then. Yeah, 20. Yeah,
13.
2013 I was 20. Nah, I was going on 21. So like me seeing that, being from Georgia, it meant something different because I knew what that tree came from, like the Pharrells and things like that. So it made me want to like dress like them too, like dress differently.
Yeah, you went over there.
For sure, I really did.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
I didn't want to just like.
That's without you. You know what I said? That's what I
like,
meant.
Okay, last night we had a big conversation. He got kind of offended when I said that he like a trendy dresser.
Yes.
Like I flow with the trends.
Okay.
Yeah, so he was like,
Don't
see
you fucking look down at my jeans.
the bell bottoms, like he wearing bell bottoms.
The
I
flare.
love it.
The flare.
So like he doing that. I'm not doing that.
Right.
Like and then he was like, you dress like a skateboarder or some shit like that, whatever like that. But I like that though.
I didn't say he's dressed like a skateboarder. I said you're trendy as well, but you just go to another word to get it.
Right. And I think that his fashion risks are really bright and is newer because he's just willing. He's just
Don't
willing.
tell that nigga.
But I mean, that's not a bad thing. Like, don't
it's
even
not.
like
I
brush
know
it
it's
off.
not.
You feel what
I
I'm
know
saying?
it's
Because
not.
that's a good thing. Like you're willing to take those risks that some men aren't, because some men are too masculine to take the risks that you're taking. You feel what I'm saying? Because you see, he's worried about he said, what did you call it? What type of jean?
The bell bottoms.
Bell bottom. Yeah, like flare. You feel what I'm saying? That's how we.
I'll let y'all do that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not doing it.
But regardless of it, it's all about fashion and how you put it on.
And what you feel comfortable in.
What you feel comfortable in too. Like right now, this is what I feel
I
comfortable
got a fashion question for
Look
you.
very cozy.
I'm very cozy.
Yeah, she got
See,
that shit.
look, don't even know about that terminology that we just used just then.
Yeah. Very cozy though.
Yeah.
Very, very cozy.
You're a cozy
Yep.
girl right now.
I got a fashion question for
Yes.
like New Yorkers or whatever.
Yes.
Cause I don't know, like you from the Bronx and then y'all got all these different shit. So Air Forces or Timbs?
Tim's.
Word.
I like that grunge look. I like that Tim jeans look, hoodie. I come from that.
Single soul, double soul.
Depending on which one.
Oh, so y'all, I heard it was illegal to wear single soul.
But what about single sole, like the bottom?
Yeah.
Oh, like I don't know. How do those double ones look? Like they like
The regular ones, yeah. The hard bottom. The single soul is just like kind of
like y'all call it butters, like constructs.
I call them Timbs.
Tim's.
Wheat
Well, the
Timbs.
beige ones, what do y'all call? Tim's.
Yeah, they butter wheat Timbs.
All right,
Wheat.
that's wheat. Oh, so
Yeah.
that's what y'all talking. That's what you mean by single sole.
Nah, it's like the bottom one. Like some on don't come with like the leather at the top. Then it don't be like double sole at the bottom. It be like just like rubber at the bottom, kind of flat. I don't know. It was a New York
I would
question,
have to
bro.
see it.
I don't know. I be seeing it
don't-
on the internet. They be like,
Yeah,
you
not
can't do single sole.
like
You gotta do double sole.
Double sole, like single soles, I would guess would be like the ones that have like they come up kind of weird. Like no, we don't do the regular Timbs with the circle on the side and then like small top. Like we don't do
Oh,
those. Like
the one that DC be wearing.
I don't know, but I feel like that's what you're talking
DC
about.
Young Fly been wearing them.
For real.
Been wearing them bitches.
But I don't know. I don't know what you're referring to when you say that, but that's just me. Somebody might know.
Yeah, it's some New York shit. I be knowing. I'm a Tim guy. I'm about a pair of
Yeah.
Tims every year.
Yeah, definitely over forces. That's just the look. That's where we come from.
Like they do like more forces like in Harlem, don't they?
I mean, forces, I feel like is always gonna work out. Like that's always a thing. But even people wearing Nikes right now, like or Uptowns, that's what we call them. Like people, that's what white forces is. You know.
Uptowns.
So even people wearing them often around a year like that, we didn't do that in New York. Like we was never wearing it around the year. That's a new thing where everybody's wearing forces all year round, you know, and where it's okay. I feel like in Georgia it might have always been okay, but like for us wearing that all year round, at least for me growing up, I would get mine when it was almost summertime because you was
Summertime.
always buying them more than once. Like you didn't have the same pair forever. Like you know
Yeah.
that,
Oh,
but
that turn beige, turn the
yeah,
color.
yeah,
Shoe screen, turn the color.
yeah.
Turn the
Y'all doing
RPOs.
Tims year round for sure.
No.
Y'all not. It don't
No.
never get. It don't be getting hot up there.
wearing
That's not year round.
Jean shorts.
That's old. That's
Jean
a
shorts
that's a
with
years.
the.
That's a DMX era. That's a classic. You get what I'm saying? But that's a classic though.
fucking
You get what
with
I'm
you.
saying?
Yeah.
Like that's what that derives from. That dog. That like not Tim's. That's a New York thing. Period. But like for me, like. And from where I'm from, like I'm from the Bronx and from the North Bronx, like that's right from where he's from in Yonkers. So it's like, that's like a thing, like you know,
Yonkers.
like the jean shorts and the Timbs. I remember he wore that a lot, and that was just that street look for him back then. He was a dog. He could do that. Like nobody could tell him what he could and could not do.
For sure.
And I respect
I
that.
met DMX and he definitely had shorts and Tims on.
Yeah. I'm telling you because I remember like that was a big thing for him. Even the red ones, like I remember him wearing the red ones a lot too. Like any kind, like what with the black tank top, what? That's my fashion because I'm
Overalls,
different.
no shirt.
No shirt with no shirt, or with a t-shirt, a big t-shirt, like
Yeah.
or my or my shorts sagging. You know, like yeah, like I'm sorry I got like that because it's just like it's DMX. Like I have so much respect for what he did to music and also what he did to fashion when it came to music too because he wore what he wanted to. Like there's a whole bunch of people like that in music who did that.
Yeah.
Acting wise, him
What?
and Tupac, bro.
They're
You
not
said
good.
what now?
I said acting wise, him and Tupac were like the best.
You been
Yeah, I
rapper,
put 'em up there,
rapper,
the best, yeah.
actor.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
Like for real, for real.
Pac got him, but for sure.
Yep.
I
You
think he
right.
did more.
Yeah, for sure he
He
did,
did more. So
He
yeah.
did more. I wish DMX
And he went
was-
to school for that.
Yeah, he did too.
Yeah.
And DMX then. So should we put DMX over Tupac then?
Mm-hmm.
Cause
Yeah.
Tupac went to school for it.
Okay, so you give him
I give DMX
some more points because he ain't. He
raw,
just,
raw talent.
hmm
What about you?
What?
What I just said.
She going X. You ain't see how she just talked about him?
How do I feel about DMX? That's
Bye
what you
bye.
asked
I'm
me.
talking about acting wise, like you put Tupac or DMX.
Oh, how do I feel about them acting?
Well,
I
Pac
mean-
from New York too, though. So
Yeah, I mean, I feel like they have memorable movies and memorable roles and memorable
But one or two.
scenes.
One or two.
Who would I pick?
Yeah.
Pac or DMX?
Mhm.
I feel like DMX.
Told you.
DMX.
I know you going X.
DMX.
Okay. Where's you going?
I'm going Pac. I'm going Pac because I'm going Pac.
Okay.
I'm going Pac. I love DMX as an actor though. I don't even look at him as a rapper when I'm watching him. You know what I'm
Right. You
saying?
forget, right?
Yeah.
Forget.
I'm going Pac for sure though.
Forget.
Because
Both
I'm not
of 'em,
looking at him like a rapper neither.
Yeah, both of them when like you watch them act, you kind of forget like that's
That-
DMX though,
right.
man. But then you realize like it is DMX, so it is Tupac.
Right, so Ben, we can do Ben, so I got another question. What we doing? We doing Belly versus Juice.
Belly.
Belly.
Because of how it was shot. And I come from the music video, and I come from the TV and film. And
That's who that's Hype Williams?
That's the world I come from. And it's just the colors in it, the way that he made black people look. Like, I worked for a lot of people who make black people look really good. And even if they didn't look really good in some of the shots, they looked different, eclectic. Like, they stood out from other people. Like, I like that. It was just a rawness to it. And I feel like those two combined made that art.
And how many videos, music videos, don't copy that intro to Belly?
It's still happening.
Heck yeah. Heck yeah.
Yep.
It's still happening.
Jay just copied the blue tint scene with Keisha, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He just
It's
redid
still happening.
Yeah.
Chino Captain did the walk in belly when they walked in the club.
Yep. So it's still being done to this day.
Still.
I don't know. I got an edge to Juice though.
Cause the DJ.
Not because of that, because even when that movie came out, like I wasn't a DJ at the time. It's just like it mean a lot more to me now. But just the, you know what I'm saying, Pac acting in it was he really was that. Like it's like, is this nigga crazy for real? I kind of believed it, so.
Nah, I believe Belly. The Benzes, the Bub-Eye Benzes, like
that shit was
that's
hard.
all that I was seeing, like in the music videos and stuff, and
At that time.
Nas, and you really realize how bad acting job
Yeah,
Nas did,
Nas was
but
terrible.
it still went
Yeah.
with the movie though.
Yeah, we ain't care.
I'm
Yeah.
going to Africa.
We got to go to Africa.
Like, bro, like, I don't know, it's a real timepiece, man. That's a
Yeah,
timepiece.
for sure.
And then, like, oh man, it's just something. I remember, like, I was getting a haircut. That's how young I was, and I got a haircut, and they had Belly on the TV, and the dude who would come my hair never watched the movie with him. Okay, he gonna tell the whole movie. He was like, when I think DMX was going through the church. He was like, watch this. And I'm like, bro, shut up, bro. Like, I was thinking that as a kid. Like, bro, just let me watch the movie, man. Just let me watch the movie. But, like, man, Belly, it did to my heart than Juice. Like, you know, for real.
Yeah. You said Belly, right? Okay. All right.
So let's get to the music.
Yeah.
The company.
Yeah. Oh, she directing. See,
Oh, yeah.
It's like so hold on. So is it like a power trip thing, or like, you know, you saying like Bronx women are very assertive, whatever, like, or you have like, is it like power thing going on right now?
No, that's not. It's not power. It's just, you know, making sure that you
Highlight.
accomplish what you came here to do. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I want to make sure that we speak on the things that matter today.
You definitely directing.
No, I'm not.
You are.
No, I'm not.
I'm fine with
Music
it.
people.
I'm cool with
music.
Let's talk about the music. Let's talk about the
I
music.
just wanted to learn
Let's
about
talk
New
the
York
company.
for a little
Yeah,
bit.
and
You know what I'm saying?
learn more about the person
Okay,
of Mayo.
For sure. All right.
I mean,
This is a podcast, you know?
Yeah, you're right. Go ahead, guys.
Yeah, in other news,
And what the fucking news?
music. So, Lil Bandit.
Mm-hmm.
Once again, we're talking about Lil Bandit, people. So when is the tape coming?
It's coming.
See, you ain't, I'm not accepting that.
It's coming.
I'm not. I'm
It's
tired
coming.
of seeing question mark. Now I'm seeing question mark 23.
Listen, bro. Do you
The
want her?
anticipation.
Do you want her to give you a fake date, or do you want her to keep that shit 100? Shit.
So basically, you don't know.
She don't. It's no official date, right?
It'll be out soon.
So is it gonna be like when it get kind of warm outside, or it just gonna come when it
It's
come?
gonna be before it gets warm outside.
Because that type
Really?
of stuff kind of matters.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, to think about it, like, we started top of last year. So really, we gave ourselves a full year, and I feel like we did exactly what we needed to do. We didn't rush it. We went back in on records. We got some features. You know, like, we did what we had to do when it comes to the Mayo Management Firm.
Okay.
You know?
Speaking with that, what made you really stamp like I'm finna create my own management firm?
I've always wanted to create my company so that I could be able to do the different things that I do in TV and in film, and with videos and things like that. So when Bandit came along, it just kind of seemed like the right time. Like, I felt like, all right, he needs a company to back him. I need a company to back this. You know, let me create the Mayo Management Firm. Let me do this.
Okay. 20. No. Okay, we in 23 now. So 21 going in 22. Y'all got off to a great start with the single Away.
Yeah.
Love that song.
You love it.
Yeah, for sure. When you played it for me, I love that song. I was playing that song all the time.
It became one of my favorite songs.
It did.
And you know, I can't lie. Like, I really was waiting for something else to come behind it, because y'all made it. I know behind the scenes, but I'm speaking from a fan perspective.
That's amazing.
What just why it really wasn't a follow up with that song? Cause y'all went from all right YouTube channel. Y'all go ahead and watch it, and y'all seeing the organic views come from this song. Y'all shot the video, editing done, the scenes going great, whatever, the vibe, the momentum, playing this shit. He playing it on his own. I ain't even there. He playing, he dropping the shit for people. Like people really enjoyed that song. Not only he friends, but he gaining new fans along with it. And why it wasn't a real follow up? Why are we seeing just like what that shit called TikTok snippets and stuff now? Why?
There was a follow up. The follow up was No Cap after that.
Yeah.
And honestly, that's one of his hardest records to me.
No cap.
And I feel like, as far as so far, like personally, I love No Cap.
Okay.
And I feel like I always say all the real niggas listen to No Cap, period. Like, I always say that. Like, No Cap to me is just, it was another song. We turned it into something else when we involved Childish. And it just became, when Bandit and I first listened to it, like I listened to it first, and then I sent it to him, and then we met, and then the way that we like felt about it, we just was so confident about the record, period. We loved it. Like, it gave that real street vibe that we want to give for him. Not necessarily gangster, but just like, it was just like where I came from, what I'm trying to do, what my life is about. Like, it spoke to his current experience at the time, and it spoke to who he was, and I love that about it. Like, I love that.
How you would cover up when he was a little boy?
Yeah, like, it to me, that was, we didn't promote it as well as it should have been. That's probably why you feel like nothing came after Away. And plus, he made Away before he met me. So Away was just a single that we wanted to put out because he already had so much music. So we just kind of put out the music that, well, we did a video for that song because to me that was the song that would be the single. That was the one that would put him on to me. So I was like, let's do Away. Let's shoot a video to that. And that was all on the,
Course.
last minute. Like, not even last minute. Like, it was always a plan once I heard the record. But, like, we jumped into it with everything. It was no goal of managing him at the time. At the time, the goal was just to shoot the videos and do the content. And then, once I'm in the studio with him and having more experiences with him, that's when I'm like, nah, I want to work with him and not necessarily manage him. I always said if I was going to be a manager, I wanted them to ask me. I never wanted to ask them because I want them to see that in me and the things that we're doing and feel like they're confident in making me their manager. Like, I didn't just want to jump in it because I felt like I could gain something from him years later. Like, no, I wanted him to feel comfortable in his decision.
So is it business? Like, how do you separate the personal from like, I really like this guy, and I want to see him succeed. So do you ever get caught up with the personal ties, like your relationship with the business part?
No, I feel like we are pretty transparent. Like, it's him and I, and like our support that comes with a different place. That you see the people who travel with us from time to time. So like, this is our family. So it's like,
Yeah, I call you Griselda.
who?
Griselda.
Griselda.
Like, I really do. Like, you really, it's not negative. I'm telling you, it's not negative. It's like, I see the family tree and I see, like, you got him. Like, you really that one.
Fictional character, Teresa Mendoza.
I don't even know what the
I like
fuck
her.
that means. Just fuck me up with that one.
Queen of the South is a show.
Okay, see, I never
Yeah,
watched that.
It's a show, Queen of the South.
It's on Netflix, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I scroll
Yes,
past
it's on
it a lot
Netflix.
of
That's
times.
why I've
you
been watching it.
Yeah.
You should watch it.
Yeah, I hear it's good, but
It's good to me. Yeah, I like it.
Yeah. Snap your finger.
No, like, just family that want to support me and protect me whenever they need to.
I love it.
That's fine.
Because the field that you are in, shit, you need people that, that care for you, that want your best interest, that want to protect you. So,
Yeah.
that's good. That's
Yes,
great.
for sure.
For sure, man. But back to the management. Is it anyone else that you plan on being attached to the Mayo Firm management?
Not as of right now. We want it to be purposeful and meaningful and, make sense to the company before we move forward with anybody. We're not hasty in our decision making when it comes to this. You know, it's a process, and we're learning as we're going, especially when it comes to a lot of the things with Bandit.
When you say we, I mean, you know, I know it's Mayo, but we, is it a team?
Yeah, it's myself and it's Sydney Falconer too.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, she cutthroat too.
So that's my partner.
A word.
She cutthroat too.
Oh, okay.
That's my business partner.
I ain't met her yet.
That's my manager.
Have I?
Yes.
I ain't met her.
No, you
Nah, I
ain't
met her.
mad.
Okay.
Yeah. You
She
had
came?
At the- at
Okay.
the
Okay.
end.
All right. Cool.
She came
Okay.
down.
Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah. So the environment that we created is we're not letting everybody in, you know? Like, and I don't think that you should. Like, look at you, partner and Sims. Like, I feel like y'all pretty tight when it comes to what y'all got here. Y'all have a system. Y'all have a way in which y'all want to do things. I'm shocked y'all even came out here for me.
For sure.
You know?
Had to.
Yeah, I appreciate that, though. You know, I feel like that's what it's all about, you know?
We might be looking for management.
Yeah, let me look at
She
me.
don't want to do it. She don't want to manage it, bro.
I mean, that's
I
not
didn't
the
want to
case.
say that, but
No, that's not the case. Like
they
I
don't let
said,
everybody in.
no, that's not even that.
I ain't even finna use the term I finna use, but it's tight.
We are dropping Bandit's tape, and we are working on those things. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's our biggest project right now as
It's
a company.
priority
as a
number
new,
one.
yeah, that's the
Priority.
only priority, not number
Ooh,
one.
ooh.
That's the only priority right now.
Let me
You
shut
know,
the
and
fuck
I
up.
feel like as a new company for us, and what we're doing while we're learning and growing and working in our other professions and putting time into our other professions, because you have to remember, like, if you're still working for different companies and different things, and you have different things that you're doing, like, it's hard to maintain your company when it's just a 2-man band and
sure.
you're trying to figure out the missing pieces and the things that you need to sustain the company and to keep it on its toes.
For sure.
So it's like, honestly, like, we're just making the right decisions before we move forward with anybody. We're having meetings, we're talking to people are reaching out, people want the services, you know. And 2023, you will know the services. 2023, you will be able to get the services. 2023, there will be opportunities for other managers to come on and to manage people under the Mayo Management Firm umbrella. But until then, we're working on Lil Bandit and his project, and it's taken us a lot of time to put into this project because we want to make sure that it's meaningful when it drops. You know, there are a lot of different things that I feel like we need to work on as a team when it comes to the music, because it's not just him, it's us too. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, in order for us to be that and be what we want to be, and it's a newer company, like, we don't have no big dogs really in the space. I mean, I know a lot of people, I have a lot of resources, but it's us learning from the things that we've done. So we want to make sure we're doing it the right way. We don't want to throw nobody in a space where they're not getting the attention that they need to get because we're working on Little Bandit, because that's who matters. Like, his tape hasn't dropped, but also, again, it's been a year.
Yeah.
And he just started doing music. He was not planning on dropping music. He was not planning on being an artist. He was not thinking that this was going to happen for him. But we worked together and we created what his life, I hope, is to look like, at least a part of it, you know? And I love that for him, because the music is good. And, like, we have people who are speaking to the music, right? And y'all fuck with it. Like, y'all like what he's doing. So it's like, y'all see it, I see it. I don't really need many people to see it to understand, at least right now, you know? Like, when I get bigger and when we put things out, it makes sense. Right now, no one knows who he is yet. But the people who need to know who he is knows who he is. The connections that we have, the videographers, the different companies and people who've reached out. Like, this system has been moving regardless of if anybody knows or not. Things are happening. So,
So besides us, it's definitely a line outside of Mayo Management.
what do you mean?
People waiting. People
Yeah,
inclined.
for sure. There are people who definitely want the services. They don't know what the services are because we didn't privy it to them yet. But I love the fact that people are reaching out to try to figure out what the services are, because they should know, you know? We needed to introduce the company to be able to introduce him. Like, in order for it to make sense in the long term, we had to introduce both of them at the same time, or, well, him first, but then have the company to back it up, because we needed it to make sense. And there's a bigger goal, there's a bigger picture, you know? So, like, we're coming as a family, as a group, you know. And in 2023, there will be services that will be out there. We will be able to help. There will be more managers and people who can help. Probably not a lot, but, you know, a little 2-3 more man band won't be bad for us, you know. So, but when it comes, it will come.
Everything you're saying, it making sense, though. That's why, like, for us, we are very selective who we work with.
Yeah.
And, you know, we done had people, you know, be talking that shit, but we're like, we're not intrigued about it, you know, so
Yeah.
You saying what you're saying. You saying you moving the right way.
Yeah.
So I can't wait. So, what other ideas y'all have for the project? Do y'all have a new name? Do y'all have a new cover art? Do y'all gonna do a new photo shoot? What's coming with the Mayo Management with Lil Bandit?
So right now we dropped Columbia Drive, and I want to hear what y'all have to say because y'all were talking a little bit about it before we started. So yeah, we dropped Columbia Drive. The songs that are out right now that we are mainly promoting and things like that is of course Away, the single. We didn't really do so much with Away. Granted, I feel like we should have. Like there should have been more to come behind it, but like I said, the song was made before me. So we kind of dropped it and there should have been more to come after it, but we were kind of figuring out what that plan looked like,
Yeah.
what we wanted to do.
It kind of looks special that, like you said, he didn't have aspirations to, become a real rapper. I would say
A real artist.
Right.
a real artist, and then you, like, damn, I didn't see myself become a manager for, an artist, right? So it kind of like both of y'all holding hands, jumping off on faith, like doing this whole process together, which I feel like is very special. And both of y'all trusting in each other.
Yes.
I think that's very important.
Yes.
It's very important. So I can't wait to see, when the product is polished and seeing what the real rollout gonna really be.
Right. It's not. I really feel like it's not gonna be nothing spectacular, especially at this point. Like,
It will be.
right, it will be in our own way, And I hate to have said that because you're right. It will be in our own way. I think that you just should wait and see. I don't want to leave you like with this expectation that it's gonna be some type of way or not. We'll just see what happens when it drops. You're right. You're right.
Yeah, talk that shit. Biggest.
But right now, Columbia Drive is out. Away was the first song that we started with. No Cap was the second song. One of my favorites. Please go and listen to No Cap. Like, I love No Cap. Like, that bumping in the car, that's everything. I love No Cap. It's just a certain vibe. It's what we know. It's what we feel like. Now, Little Band is going to be a whole bunch of different, like, he comes with a whole different type of personalities and personas. You feel what I'm saying? But that No Cap is K. Like, that's K. Like, that speaks to who he is. And, like, that's what I want people to have known him as when we started the music.
Okay, so you saying that he is a whole bunch of different type of artists, right? Like, you can't really say he's a club artist, can't say that he's in the car artist, whatever like that. Because I feel like those are two different types of artists. All right. So when y'all drop Away, that's a club song, honestly. Like, you can hear that shit riding off in the club.
Let's get it.
Exactly. Yeah.
Partner, no.
Yeah, so for those tools, y'all have a vision where y'all can target. Right? So when y'all drop No Cap, which I feel like, and you said it wasn't a lot of backing behind that song. So that's why I had skipped over that song, because I felt like it was like not
What
a
song?
throwaway.
Rain heavy on the ride, like stop crying, mama stop crying, can't still ride, like that one.
Yeah.
Like,
so with that
that's
one.
my song, like.
But with that one, they're more of a, you in the car or like you playing it at the house, whatever like that. You
Yes.
like, bro, hey, listen to this shit right here. So what vision y'all have for what target audience that you are trying to grab?
I feel like when it comes down to the numbers and when it comes down to labels and things like that, it's more like the age range and age range. So it's like, 18, 24, like stuff like that. Like, like I would say really 14 to, like, then it's just a large range. They don't do this in record labels. Let me just be clear. But just to give you a larger range, I would say 14 to like 30 at least. Now the 35s and stuff like that, they listening too though. Like, I know personally, But I mean, when we talk about numbers, yeah, that's what I would say. Or age range, that's what I would say.
Okay.
And more of like the mainstream or more of like the cult following type.
The screamers.
The core fam, yeah, like the TikTokers, of course, but those.
Not TikTok, nah.
But I would
wouldn't
say that
be-
because of the age range. Like,
Yeah.
he's 21. You get what I'm saying? Like, he's still very young. So he's considered Gen Z, And I feel like they're going to tap into a lot of his stuff there,
Okay.
And that's a lot of the platforms that he has the abilities ability to
Reach.
tap into and to reach because of his age range. That's why I went so low of an age, because people who are experiencing the things that he talk about are 14 or younger. Especially we're in Georgia, like 10, 12. Like, these are some young kids going through the same type of experiences and dealing with the same type of thing. So if you really want to be clear, like 10-year-old kids in Georgia will tap into Little Bandit's music, because a lot of them are going through those same painful experiences and trying to figure themselves out and don't have a way. You get what I'm saying? And their environments and the people around them, like, they going through the same thing, you know?
Yeah. I mean, I'm so glad I wasn't brought up like that. Because the shit that I hear is like, it come from pain.
Yeah, definitely.
So when I see like the family shit that you all are building, I know that come from like, bro, it kind of hard to trust these niggas out here. So if I feel like a pure person, I'm gonna attach myself to that person. So because when I hear his music, like I said before, it's pain, but also it's kind of like, bro, like I already done lost some people already at a young age. So how do that play in a young kid, a 21-year-old man now mindset on how to move or how to maneuver? So with him, like, opening himself up, that take a lot, though. That take a lot, bro.
Yeah, but I feel like for me, like, that's the type of space that I create, and I want people to be able to fulfill their purpose here.
Okay.
You know? And it's
Fulfill
like,
your purpose here at Mayo Management.
yes, fulfill your purpose. Like, and in life, period. Like, it's not just with your career, because the things that we teach him and the things that he see are real life stuff that we deal with, whether it's paying our bills or we're in tax season and he's seeing what's happening throughout that season. You know, like, he's able to immerse himself in a different type of space with somebody who was not raised in the same type of environment, having the same experiences, and has the ability to make a way for him.
Gotcha.
You know?
The Wild Way was a perfect song.
Yeah.
You said
Away
that.
was a perfect song, yeah, for sure. You know, definitely a lot of meaning behind it.
I'll make it all go away. I'll make this shit all
Yeah.
go away.
Yeah, so you had a way, you had no cap that I want you to tap into. I really do
have.
want you
I
guys to tap
have.
into that, for real. And I mean, it's cool, there's more to come, but that to me is a big record. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, that's something that people need to listen to at least before they get into this next phase of him, because that's him. Like, and then you have
Definitely
Columbia
get-
Drive, that's
yeah.
all right now.
All right, so with that, were you here when he made that? Like, were you in the studio when he made that Columbia Drive?
No,
So how was that experience when he
I don't
like
think I was. I was? Can you record, please?
he made 4 songs that day? All
Okay, I don't know.
You don't
I
know?
guess we did.
All right, so what I have experienced my little time like being in the studio with you all, it's kind of like he'll be saying by the engineer, he just be okay. All right, I'm finna go in. And he'll just go in, then it kind of be sound like he be fighting with himself a little bit. Then he'll just go in, just punch that shit in. And I feel like he don't know how to stop rapping. How like
He has a lot to say. Like, that's what it
Yeah,
is. Like, he has
yeah.
a lot to say. And I keep trying to... He has a lot to say, and then it's like, he don't realize that he don't got to rush it. Like, if we go to the
That ain't a
studio
bad
and
thing.
we don't make... Yeah, like,
Bad thing.
if we go to the studio and we don't make the amount of songs that he want to make, it's like, it's fine. Like, you know, but I feel like he has his own goal in mind of what he already wants to do. So it's ultimately like, when I go in there, I want to make 10 records. Like, that's not... You're not doing that. Like, you get what I'm saying? Not tonight. At least not 10 quality ones tonight, because you're going to burn yourself out. Like, I see how you are when you make 4 records. Like, I'm going in there knocking on the door like, hello, I'm stepping in because we need a personal moment before we leave the studio. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, you know, like, we need a little moment to talk, but it's because all of it is coming out, but it's because he's really passionate about it. And especially now that he sees what it could bring and he sees the experience that he's had with it and the feedback from people that we don't even know, like artists, producers, people sending him beats. Beats is flooded. Send us some beats because we need some beats.
Stick with his core. Muddy, what's his name? Muddy?
Oh, yeah, Mully.
Mully, my fault.
Mully, yes, Mully. Mully
Like,
made it.
he's different.
Yes,
He's
right?
different.
Okay.
He's different.
You hear that, Mully?
Yeah, he's different, like on that producer side.
Yes.
And I love the chemistry, because if you ever look at artists and producers relationships and see them rise together and see what that umbrella can become, That shit is powerful, bro.
And once they switch,
Yeah,
it-
they're like, bro, nah, he need to get back with. Like for
Right.
instance, like not switch subject, like like
good.
Ricardo, like okay, when Wiz was with Ricardo, he made Cushion Orange Juice,
Right.
And you saw
It
the
was a time.
shift in Wiz when he wasn't no longer with Ricardo. We were like, no, you need to go back with Ricardo, like for sure. So like, it just like, man, keep that relationship going.
I love that relationship between Mully and Bandit. I feel like that relationship was before me, and his girlfriend was a fan of the music, Mully's, and he put him on. She put him on to it.
Dope.
And then he, had the ability to do what he do, and he's growing and he's learning. He's younger too.
Yeah.
So it worked out. I mean, I love the combination. Like, and Mully a real one. Like, he supports. He gonna come out to everything. He gonna do whatever's necessary, and he see the vision too. So if I could say that anybody was like somebody that was like an associate or a person who, not even an associate, a family member of the Mayo Management Firm, he is definitely our family too.
Yeah.
Like he put in his time here.
Yeah, we got some work for him.
For sure. He's ready. Right, Mully?
Bezo and Mully. I wonder how that would sound. So,
okay.
for sure. But yeah, I love what you're doing.
Thank
What
you.
what other things you got cooking up?
So, all right, so we talk about Columbia Drive. I do, before we get into that, want to talk about Columbia Drive and how y'all feel about it, because y'all were saying something. Now y'all trying to be shy.
Nah.
How do y'all feel about Columbia Drive? Y'all was saying that y'all felt like we dropped it too, like we shouldn't have dropped that one first.
No, we did not say that.
Well, all right, so what was that?
We
'Cause I
was
wanna-
being funny and sarcastic about
Oh,
y'all
okay.
just dropping the song without, we the exclusive guys.
Yeah, like
Oh.
we just being jealous, like
they
about,
try to
like,
get it first?
Yeah,
The world
yeah,
got it
Yeah,
before we
the
got
world
it.
got it before. Like it knocked me over my head. I'm like, damn, where the love at?
Y'all need it because I definitely needed to be played. I thought y'all had it. I didn't
No.
realize. I mean, a lot of people have Columbia Drive because I was sending that out.
We don't.
No, I know, but that's weird
I
because
mean,
I
we
thought
got
I
it on
sent y'all
Apple
that.
Music.
I'm gonna send y'all. I'm gonna for sure send
Nope.
y'all. Oh, yeah, now y'all
Nope.
got it on Apple Music.
Yeah. It's
Now you got it on
everywhere
Apple
now.
Music.
Wow.
But yeah, Columbia Drive just dropped, and Columbia Drive is hard. Like I love Columbia Drive. Like that is
Okay.
Little Bandit. Like
Okay, so when I visualize Columbia Drive, right? Is it foggy outside?
yes,
Is it murky?
Yes, very
you know
murky.
what I'm saying? That's the feel that I get from Columbia Drive, like that murky shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Project got through raining. You know what I'm saying? The clouds dark.
So yeah, come on now,
like,
load up and
that-
slow. We
what
can think
is-
about it later. Just been through these bags. I ain't trying to chill. I ain't been trying to link. Not at all.
Okay, okay. Round of applause. But nah, that's the feel that I get from it. And okay, what I can say is like up under your management,
Yes.
it have been 3 official releases, correct?
Yes.
And these 3 different songs is totally different from one another.
Well, No Cap and
Cap,
Columbia are
but-
pretty much the same.
It's different to me,
Okay.
me personally.
Okay.
So but what I'm saying is like you cannot put him in a box because I
No.
think some artists that we do here kind of like you keep on making that same type of music get burnt out real fast. So I love that he doesn't think that he have to make Away Part 2
Right.
or No Cap Part 2 because I don't feel like Columbia Drive and No Cap is the same.
Okay.
Me
Yeah, no, I
personally.
agree. And I feel like the tape is the same way and reflective of it. I feel like it's different sounds from him, and it really shows, like I said, he has different personas, different personalities, and it really shows what we're trying to bring to this space and the type of different audience. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm saying an age range, but I can't really say an audience because we don't know who's going to tap into it. Like, we're going to see, like, that's where having these listening parties and things like that and getting these DJs involved, like, that's the importance of that, Like, we definitely going to be having y'all out there, definitely going to be having the DJs out there when it's time for the listening event because I want y'all to be able to hear what he's coming with. Like, it's his sound. You feel what I'm saying? So, yeah, I'm excited about it. Like, I feel like they are different records, and that's what we're trying to do.
Okay. Dope.
But that pain, though, is still
The pain is fucking dead.
Yeah.
The pain was on the way.
on the way.
For sure.
Like, we had I sent you some lyrics that I like, yeah, you make all go away. Like, what he said in the thing right now, but yeah, like it's there. The lyrics are there. And I love that he's not a filler type of artist. When I mean a filler type of artist, like he ain't that bitch just moaning and
Everything
yelling and
count.
like, you
Every
know what I'm
bar
saying,
is
trying to
count.
fill these bars up to go to the hook or whatever. Like he's saying some shit and you gotta listen. So the
Everything
only
is count.
critique that I have about your boy, bro, I gotta hear every word.
Yes.
Cause I feel like every word, I can't hear every word. It's slurred.
Do
I
he
mean,
need-
I'm from New York. You know, that's the same thing. Like I feel the same way. You know.
It's the only.
But I mean, I feel like he's gonna grow into that. Like I said, the plan was never for him to be an artist. He just did music. You feel what I'm saying? So I feel like the artist development process is still intact. Like we got a whole bunch of people that participate in that. You know, we got Childish Major, we got Tommy Stoner, we got Mully, we got, you know, my different friends who work at labels and who are in music. Everybody's listening to it that are close to us. And that are out there too,
Yeah.
you know. And then we had Neha too. I don't know if you ever heard that
Yeah, I heard
record
Neha.
too. Neha was
You wanted that to be shot at the pool and everything, correct?
yes.
I'm good. I'm good. Don't play with me. Don't play with
Yes,
me.
I did.
Don't play with me.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all niggas gonna learn.
Yes,
Well,
Neha's
y'all
a good
people-
record too. They'll hear that too.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Nia is not out.
no.
Yeah,
That's the
yeah.
exclusive.
Yeah.
You got
I
exclusive.
played that for you too.
Okay. I just
Yeah.
gave the name on it. So, all right.
Cause was gonna be the next single?
Yes.
Yeah.
That was gonna be the summer single.
Yeah.
Neha.
And no.
It didn't work out that way.
Scheduling happened.
No, not scheduling. I told you what happened. We went
I
back in
know
on the
I
records.
had wanted to, you know, be
Funny? I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I'm sorry. Go ahead, have your funny
Dang.
moment.
hey man.
No, because I really don't want people to think that. I want people to really know, like, it really was a process to make this happen. Like, it wasn't just overnight. And even if the records aren't to the best, because I'm telling you, like, we sit in the studio and I'm just, like, listening, zoned out, like, him and I. Like, I have so much footage and just everything of us sitting down and just really in on it, like, serious about it. Even going back on the records, just imagine if you heard this ones that you've heard like over and over. Just imagine how many times we've heard the records over and over. We've made other music in between. We've added some songs, but regardless, like we've been going hard at it too, you know, and we love it. Like we don't get tired of it. He might. I can't talk for him. He might because he's an artist though. Like so, of course he wants to hear some of his new stuff. He wants people to hear his new stuff, and I'm gonna be trying to tell him like, you know, it's not time to release that yet, or like. I'll be making different jokes with him, like, you know, everybody there heard the whole tape already, you know, like things like that. But I mean, he's hard regardless, and the work that Tugga did on it is amazing. Like, and he brought it to what we want it to be, and we're gonna do more work
You
for
talking about
him.
the engineer?
The one who mixed and mastered it,
Oh, the mix
Tommy,
master. Oh, Tommy.
engineered
Okay.
them.
Okay.
And actually, we didn't get Columbia Drive mixed and mastered. That was just straight up Tommy's recording out of the studio.
Not bad.
Yeah, that's hard. Yeah, I didn't feel like it needed it. I feel like it had that rawness to it. Do you guys like it?
I do.
Yeah,
I do.
you like it? Yeah, I feel
Like-
like. Go ahead.
We like
It's just like the direction. I don't know that you know that or not, but it's like that grimy music, man. Like they get dirty. Like you know, it's okay to get dirty to get to where you want to go.
That's what you got from it.
Yeah, me too. Well, me, I did.
Yeah.
Um,
You mean like in the sense of we gotta grind, we gotta work hard?
what I'm saying is like the feel that I get from it is grimy. Like you know, the picture that I just draw like grimy cloud, dark clouds.
Yeah.
Like there's not no. I would say Larry June. Like you thinking about palm trees and oranges
Yeah,
and shit.
no, it's
it's not that. It's like the flip side. Like
Hell
bro,
yeah.
life is not 100% great all the time.
No.
Like this is the real life that experience that probably gonna get you to that vacation. But how long do you really want to be in this vacation?
For sure. And I think even some of his lines I can relate to. You get what I'm saying? Like I can relate to a lot of the things that he say just about, you know, feeling like you creating your own space. Like there's nothing that you could teach me that I can't teach myself. Like, you know.
But is that true or not? Is that true?
Yeah. Yeah. Like I mean, I I can't say that for me personally. I could say that, but I can't say
Speak for
in
yourself.
life. In life, yes, I feel like that's true. But for me personally, I feel like I love having those experiences with other people. I love learning from other people, like
Okay.
because it helps me grow. There are things that they know that I don't know, and I have a lot of older leaders. You feel what I'm saying? Like I have a lot of older people who are, guiding me throughout my entertainment experience and throughout my professional experience.
You ain't even dropped the main one that I had want you to drop though.
Jeezy,
Not even Jesus. How was it working with Mona Scott?
I still work for Mona Sky Young.
Yeah, talk that.
Mona Sky Young,
You know who that is, y'all? You know who that is, son? Mona Scott Young?
Bro, he do know who that is.
Love and Hip Hop.
Love and
The
Hip Hop.
creator of Love and Hip Hop.
Oh.
Bro, this
Yeah.
is a number reaction from him.
It's fine. But it's an
But,
amazing experience. I mean, I feel like she created it a way for me, and she taught me the things that I needed to know, and is continuing to teach me the things that I need to know to be a professional in this space, but to still own who I am.
And speak about your experience in Vegas.
What happened in Vegas?
You're with the legendary, the best music videos, the trendsetter, Missy Elliott.
Oh man, I ain't see that.
Oh man, yeah,
I ain't
yeah,
see
so
that.
yeah. Go and take a sip on that one.
That's crazy. I'm
Yeah,
telling you,
the Adidas, the original, other than Run DMC, who were really rocking that Adidas jumpsuit the right way with the gold
Bro, I
chains
love
on,
Missy,
with the
bro.
shell toes. You know what I'm saying? The hot boy.
she
Yeah.
acting like it ain't nothing.
She's a bitch, like for real.
In a good term or a bad
No, that's
term?
a song, like
Oh.
Missy Elliott. You never heard that song before?
It won't be new.
Oh, really?
She's a bitch.
Yeah, she's a bitch. Like, yeah, raw,
Real one.
raw legend.
I love Miss.
And I got the experience to work with her.
So let's talk about their experience.
Well, we went to Vegas. She had a performance at Zoop nightclub.
And you see my boy out there.
Who? Oh, Buddy.
Buddy.
You know we love him.
Yeah, Buddy.
I was so mad because I didn't say anything to him.
Where, oh man, that shit was crazy. It was so funny because I was watching his Instagram and I said, oh shit, that was Buddy. And then he acting crazy with the energy that he always possessed.
They were all showing so much love. Like, working for her, I have that respect for her, period. And I am grateful to be in her space. And, she got a wax figure.
Yeah.
So we
Yeah.
were there for that as well. And, like, I'm just grateful. Like, I feel like it's so surreal. Like, being in the space at the time, you just working. So you're not really paying attention. Like, you see the things that need to be done to make sure that she's okay. And that's huge and that's a lot.
I can't
You
say
can manage that. That's great.
you with a lot of powerful women, man.
A lot of powerful
and,
women.
like a lot, and for you to be a part of that tree, which I know, like for the generation, you gonna be right up there.
I appreciate that.
No, you will be. Take that.
Yes. Of course, I know. I already see the vision. I know what it's going to look like because I'm creating it for myself. There's no real blueprint. Like,
Sure.
I'm creating that blueprint, and I know how it's going to be because I'm going to create that, So I'm excited about it. I feel like we got a lot coming. We got the music coming. We got the tape dropping. We got a
Spade.
collab. Yeah, the Spade partnerships. We got the collabs with the different artists coming up. Payday. You're gonna hear more of him too. So that's gonna be exciting. Like, I'm gonna be excited for you guys to hear his music too, and their connection. They're two different types of artists, but you'll be able to hear what they got going on and the stuff that they working on. So I'm excited about that too. Like, you're gonna see all the stuff that he's coming with, and I feel like all of the sounds that he has now. That he's developing is way different. It's stronger. It's more sure. But I also feel like
You said sure. Explain that. What do that mean?
he just is in the space now, so he's owning it. Like, he's there. He feels like in his mind, like he's already creating that artist mentality, that artist
Like
persona. He's
I'm him.
stepping into him.
I'm him.
Yeah, you feel what I'm saying? And I love that about him because who's going to tell him anything? You get what I'm saying? Like, nobody's really going to say anything to him. He's just going to continue to be who he's going to be, and we're going to continue to rise in what we got going on. Not trying to, be in the way of anybody else or anything like that. Just trying to step in and see how people receive us. you know? And I'm excited about that because the music is going to speak a lot to his experiences, the things that he, you know, feels personally, and, you know, we going to take it there.
Yeah.
He got a song called Take It There Too coming. I gotta just say that because that's some of his best stuff coming. Like, I'm really, like, have to speak on it because he has a song called Take It There, and I'm okay with saying it because he took it there.
So is he a rapper or is he a singer or he multifaceted?
He's a crybaby. He's the cry walker.
I don't know what that means. Please
Cry
explain
walker.
that
He's
to
the
me.
cry walker.
That
Man,
sound
that's-
good.
He's the cry
But I
walker.
don't know what that mean.
He be crying on the beat.
But he be walking.
He be walking,
but he be
baby talking
walking.
and shit. Though.
But he be talking that he's crying like he's the cry. Like that's what he's doing. He's making you feel it. He's bringing that emotion. Like, you know, you can see him in no matter what space you're in, no matter who you are, you can relate to it. Like, you know that it's deriving from a place of wanting to grow, wanting to be there, like wanting it so bad, but making sure that you have discernment and you're able to understand the spaces that you're in, you know, like, and the people that you're around. And like, what we got is tight and what we got is solid. Like, and you know, whatever happens ever, what we got is tight and what we got is solid.
I can't wait to listen. Payday.
We getting that sweet.
Yeah,
right?
Payday too. Yeah, Payday hard.
You call it, his name Payday 2 or Payday?
His name is Payday.
Okay.
Payday.
All right. He on. Okay.
Payday.
I'm typing in.
Payday Skywalker.
Payday Skywalker.
Payday Skywalker. Yep. They'll be
Okay.
coming out with some stuff.
He already got some
soon.
stuff out.
Yeah, he does. He does. But him and Bandit will be coming out with some collab stuff going
Later on this year.
early.
So Payday Skywalker will be on Bandit tape.
No.
Oh, okay. Damn, I thought I was.
I got him.
Mm-hmm.
He got a song called Dead Ops.
Yeah. Let me see. Yep, that's it.
Got him. Cry walker.
It's Cry Walker. Or Cry Walker. All right. I can't wait to listen because the way that you described it, I can't wait to listen.
Yeah, he's great. So they just kind of bounce off of each other. They sort of give me the Rich the Kid, Famous Dex, Jay Critch type of vibe. And I feel like it was an acquired taste, you know? But I don't know if y'all ever listened to the Rich the Kid, Famous Dex, and Jay Critch, like, trio and what that was to music. Nobody gave that a chance
I
because
didn't.
nobody really listened to it, but it was hard. It was exactly what music is today.
I respected Rich the Kid, but he got a free song that's in my phone. But
Plug.
yeah, like it's never was like, but Rich the Kid is that one. You know what I'm saying?
That
Me
was-
personally.
That was Kodak and Playboy Cardi.
Yeah.
That was a three-headed goat right there.
Oh boy, talk about it.
Yeah.
You know
That
what I'm
was the
saying?
time.
Yeah, what a time.
Yeah.
But man, that era like 2016 to like 18 was different. Totally different. But anyway though, but for you in your field, not being a manager, not your firm, your vision, what you got coming?
Well, at the Mayo Management Firm, of course, we're going to be releasing a lot of Lil Bandit's projects and the things that he got going on.
I'm talking about you. I'm not talking about
You
your
said the
man.
Mayo Management Firm. You
I
said what?
said not that you,
Oh,
your
me.
personal.
Oh, my personal. I mean, I just want to travel the world more. I feel I want to get other hobbies besides music, like find other outlets and things that I want to do to build revenue and like have money everywhere. Like, that's my goal, to have money everywhere so that, you know, like whenever you need it, like you can, it's accessible to you.
Multiple screens of income.
Yeah, multiple streams of income, but money everywhere. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
Assets.
yeah, access. You feel me? Access. Access all around. You feel me? Like, from the cars you drive, and I'm not even talking about just expense. I'm talking about just like presidential. You know, like from the people and spaces that you put yourself in. You know, I have a vision, and we're going there. We're taking it there.
Taking it there.
We taking it there.
We're gonna leave it like that. You taking it though.
We taking it there. We are.
So I'm glad that we finally made this happen. Cause the first time you were late.
fucking dickhead.
Yeah, but I was communicating about that. I had a
You heard that,
shoot the
T Col?
next day. I did a shoot with Coda Skin. I was the production manager. Oh no, I was the production coordinator for that. Yeah, I had a Coda Skin shoot the next day with the City Girls. I had to plan for that. I'm sorry. And I communicated about that though.
Cause like the week leading up to that, you're like, hey, at the same time we're like, boom, yeah,
Yeah, but I communicated the whole time.
yeah. And then the day of, shit
I was
happened.
late. Yes, I mean when you are in positions of power and you are a big contribution to what happens the next day, and you got a crew to look after. There are things that matter that are really important to make sure that the shoot happens. You feel what I'm saying? And
Communication important.
I was a huge part in that. And I communicated and said about, my time. I didn't necessarily need to communicate about what was happening, but I did communicate about my time and why I wasn't there. But now I'm communicating about what was happening. I didn't necessarily need to talk about what was happening, but I definitely said that I couldn't be there because I was, finishing up some work because I had a shoot. I did say I had a shoot the next day, and that's what I did. But yeah, when you're a production coordinator or a production manager or a producer, like, you got to gather the crew. You rally in the crew. Like, it doesn't get shot without you guys. Because you're doing the schedules, like, you putting out the call sheets, you contacting the crew members. Like, my role takes making sure everybody gets there the next day. If I wasn't there to make sure that they had the information that they needed, they wouldn't have been there the next day. And that's just it.
Here the
Get out of
first.
here, dickhead.
What?
I don't know. Ain't that what they be saying? I don't know. Man.
Oh my God.
But wait, before we
you
go,
bum ass nigga.
y'all didn't
Y'all
ask
don't
me
say
about
that
my music, any
Y'all don't say
type of my
that?
music taste. Like, I didn't hear nothing about that,
Man.
T Col.
With
Come on.
direct
You know,
again.
you know how my music taste is.
I did.
I didn't hear nothing. I was waiting for that.
I asked you a question. I said, what kind of music you like?
You did
Oh,
ask her.
I like all kind of music.
He for
It's
sure asked
popping,
you.
this and that.
No, but I wanted you to give me the
You
review.
didn't dive deep into it. There was a question for you to dive deep, like what
okay.
artists that you fuck with. I asked the question.
I don't know. Oh, yeah.
Nah.
Oh, right here.
Yeah, man. I
Yeah, he
asked
for
the
sure
question.
asked you that.
I asked the question.
I don't remember.
You didn't dive deep
No,
in
but
it.
I do want you to. All right, so let's talk about it. I did want an album review though, because I feel like this was the time for us to really discuss us. All right, so let's talk about an album though, real quick. Let's get it out, because I definitely need my review with y'all. Like, I want to know y'all thoughts. So let's talk about a song.
So what song?
Cause you was doing
Yeah.
playlists, weren't you?
Huh?
Weren't you doing playlists?
No. Oh, yes, I was.
Yeah, she did.
Yes,
She did.
I
Beyonce
did it.
Cuff It.
No, I didn't do Cuff
I
It.
just pushing.
I
But you
did.
did do
know if you was
Beyonce.
serious.
I did Plastic of Sofa. That was hard. Like, that's
Flash
a good
over
song.
sofa.
Yes.
It's your grandma's house.
That song is so beautiful. Like,
It must take you there.
it's
To your
definitely,
grandma's house.
definitely.
Flash over sofa.
That's what I'm saying. I'm asking
Yeah.
her.
Oh.
I don't
No,
know.
it's just a beautiful song. Like, I just love it. Like, that's what
Man,
I.
that album
that's
wasn't
what we
good,
talking about.
bro.
Yeah, the album wasn't bad.
The album wasn't good.
But yeah, I wanted a little, what you thought about this,
That album wasn't good.
Yeah, that was good.
Straight like that.
Right. Partner, what songs you listening to right now?
What I'm listening to right now.
I'm fucking with that no cap.
Oh, I haven't been listening to no cap like that.
Okay, he gave us a sweet
good
six
EP.
or seven songs.
EP. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's easy. Yeah,
Ain't
I'm
right.
sliding
I need
through
this
that.
happen because clearly I'm not. What's up? How y'all feel about the Drake and 21?
Phenomenal.
What you say, bro?
Phenomenal.
Oh, phenomenal. Yeah, that was a good project.
It was a great project.
Yeah.
So what about you? How do you feel
I just
about
want to put it out there that I love Finesse 2 times. That's his name, right?
Oh,
it's
shit.
cool
I
when they
feel-
do it.
I
It's a
feel-
problem when not do it. I just wanted to talk about him.
I feel like you,
I really
feel like,
wanted to say.
I feel like you new to him.
I am.
Like
I am.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, that song been out for a long
No,
No,
I mean,
no, no, no,
I've
No,
heard
no,
it.
no, I'm talking about the artist.
Not back
the
in, yeah.
artist, the
No,
artist.
I see he's dropping more music and stuff, but I just wanted to take this time to say that he's hard. I would love to see what he's got. Matter of fact, let me not say he's hard yet, because it
he's
means.
hard.
Yeah, he is
yeah.
though, but let me not put it out there so I hear more of his stuff. But really, why I wanted to bring him up is because there's people like him who's doing things in music, regardless. That song is still going in the clubs, but I just feel like they don't get recognized, and I just wanted to pick somebody today, and like he's hard. Like,
No, that song is a newer song. He's had a song out like he did he was in jail for a while, but he had a song that just lived through his whole bid
yeah.
or whatever. So I know it's a lot of people just getting familiar with him. Like he was even doing like prison freestyles and all that. Like he's a
Really?
rapper. He rarely makes hooks and stuff.
Yeah.
But he's hard. But hey, yeah, it's cool when he do it. Yeah.
Yeah, I just
You so excited
Yeah.
about that.
I was because he makes music exciting for me. Like I feel like there are just these select people that make music exciting again for me. Like they bring a different energy to it, a different sound to it. Like and I like it. He's
Yeah.
cool. He's pretty cool.
Yeah, y'all can have that.
I'm listening to
It's
SZA right
it's
now.
character. Yeah.
Y'all
Oh
can
yeah.
have that.
SZA is hard.
Oh,
Yeah.
she really made. I was listen to the Joe Budden podcast,
Yeah.
and he was
What did
like,
he say?
she made a MTV album, and it made perfect sense. Like with the
When you
guitars.
wake up in the morning, that
yeah,
type
like
of
it really that, like
that-
on the high school, like they
Yeah,
in high
when you get
school
real
slamming
slow.
the
Yeah.
lockers and a boy
Yeah.
band, like I'm the cheerleader, but I love the quarterback, or I'm the nerd and I love the cheerleader type music, like. And I'm like, damn, this motherfucker was spot on.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Did you
like-
hear that before you listened to it, or did you listen to it?
I
Then?
was trying to find. I was like, when I was listening, I was thinking about oceans and shit.
It's
Yeah.
definitely that.
Like her cover, like she's sitting on
Sitting on the thing,
ledge,
yeah.
whatever, and that's I was hearing like oceans, like swaying back and forth, like but yeah, me personally, can I be honest?
Yeah.
What about SZA album?
This is the album. I still love control over this album any day.
I love that. I love that. I think this is more modern. This is like there's so many records on this one, and there
It's
were a lot of
different.
records on
It's
this one, on
everything
that one. But
different.
yeah, it's just a different vibe. Like I love that
Everything
sound
different.
to her. Like you like the schoolgirl, young guitar player. This is more like radio, R&B. Like this is very heavy. That and heavy love. Well, the other one's heavy love too. But like
And then you
I love
gotta think. You know what I'm saying? She gave it's a few songs on there that was already out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
like
Do you love those
Sofa.
records? Do you love those records that she already
Shirt,
done
I mean.
put out?
Hell
That's
yeah.
your shirt. Over the songs that you start listening to on the album. Me personally,
I'm trying to think if I didn't hear those songs prior to the album, cause I'm still like when I listen to the album, I'm not gonna skip them songs. Like damn, I love this song still. You know what I mean? Like I
Right.
hate
So
you. I'm
are
still gonna
those
listen to
songs that was out before still overshadow?
no broken clocks. Nobody would like. You can't do that again. What's the other one?
I'm not talking
still on
about
the- he's
prior
still on the new
catalog. I'm
album.
talking about the singles that she was putting out for this new album.
Oh, okay.
Like Shirt and Hate You and
Mm-hmm.
the shit that with Ty Dolla Sign, what it is.
Hit different. That's not on the album though.
Nah, yeah, it's not.
Oh,
But-
Good Days.
Good, yeah,
Days,
good,
yeah,
like
Good
Good
Days.
Days, like those singles, those songs are better than all the songs that you haven't heard on the album.
I gotta live with it some more.
Bro, it been
Because I've
out
been
for
living.
over
I
a
love
month
You
Love
now.
know what I'm saying
Language
though.
and I
I'm
love
talking about
Snooze,
live with
though.
them songs. Like it took us 2 years to, you know what I'm saying, to
Sure.
drop Shirt. Anyway, she
Sure.
previewed Shirt 2 years ago and just
Sure.
dropped it.
True.
So I'm
True.
saying like I gotta need to spend some more time with this new song that's on the album.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I've been living with like I still love them songs. So I
Okay.
mean,
Okay.
it's songs on there that I
on
like.
that.
Like I like a song like Love Language. I like that song on there. There's songs that I can give you the name of. I like Love Language.
Yeah.
I like
Shout out to
I don't
the
know,
doctor, though.
Snooze. I think it's a song called Snooze or something. It might be Love Language. I don't know, man. I fuck with the album though. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not discrediting the album. I just want to bring some awareness to
Alright.
the stuff that we
How
already
do you
fell in
feel?
love with. I thought I told you.
I'm talking about the question that you just asked me.
Oh, I feel like those 3 songs are like the best songs off the album. me
The song
personally.
is already out.
Already out.
Alright. It could because you just already know 'em.
Probably, but it ain't one song that I have download off the new album to my personal library off the new album. Or like I just go to like I gotta listen to the album, like I gotta listen to this song. It's not, and I stand on that. What's
It
up?
just stem from me telling y'all what I listen to.
Yeah.
What I'm
Hey,
listening
man.
to right now.
Blast and Larry June, keep calling. I play that song down there every day. Y'all tripping? Y'all haven't heard that?
No, I heard it, but like
Oh no, I'm tripping.
I've been, you know how I feel about Larry June.
I'm
Keep
tripping
calling.
I'm tripping.
I keep, man.
I'm tripping.
I'm
I ain't
standing
heard it.
on business. You know what I'm saying?
You supposed to be the partner that you are, and make sure they made it to my phone.
But I already put you on Larry June though.
I'm not
And
talking about
Blast.
Larry. I
And
know.
Blast.
No, but
So
I'm
you
just
supposed
saying.
to already be tapped into that market now. I shouldn't have to see
I
you that.
am a DJ that's in the club every week. I have to. I'm not. I can't pay
Hold
Blast.
on. I'm gonna go way back. Cause I just had the conversation last night. Summer Walker, right?
Mhm.
Remember when I told you "Girl Need Love" was gonna be that next song? When you were DJing that ballroom back in the day, and you refused to play it till after the fact that it blew up. Then remember
Bro,
that?
you said I'm still not. I wasn't gonna play that song at the ballroom anyway.
But I was putting you on that song though, like that's her.
Bro, I remember when you put me down for sure. I give you all the credit.
I'm just saying,
But
sometimes
that song wasn't.
I begin discouraged sometimes sharing music with you sometimes because I don't feel like you.
Bro,
be
stop
playing.
doing that. You know, but get what though? You can give it to me, bro. But it's gonna be on my time to, you know what I'm saying, to accept it. The same way you did with Larry June. Like you should put this shit in the right terms. You would just because you see where I'm gonna go. you would force. You know what I'm saying?
You forced it on me. I wasn't, but no lie.
I'm finna-
I was telling him too.
I'm
I'm not a lavish. Yeah, I'm not a lavish man
In your
either.
face.
That shit was gonna be a big. Hey, yo, pause, say, yo,
Yeah.
say, yo,
Yeah.
hey, yo.
So like those shit that we used to do, like, new music drop, whatever. We got done dive deep into that shit, saying break that shit down, send music, whatever. I think that's very special, like to be able to do that though, like put each other down on new music and stuff like that. Like that's very important.
My boy got some credible artists that he done put me down on.
Likewise, you have too.
I know, but
Mayo
these like
too.
some major ass artists. Like you put me on Lil Uzi, you put me on Kodak. Those some major ass artists. For
You
me
put me on what's her name? I did it.
Who was that?
Tempe's.
Oh, Tempest.
Yo,
Yeah,
oh my
Tempest.
gosh.
Oh, he ain't
And
put
it's
me
so
on to-
crazy. Like
He must think I ain't
you
gonna
saw,
listen.
you saw. Some Market did the same thing though. She had sped up a whole damn.
Oh.
Yeah.
The one with CPR, Girls Need Love, all that, yes.
Yep.
And that was,
Fire, right?
that was fire.
Yeah.
That was fire.
Yeah.
That was fire. Yes.
I wonder if that still get counted as an album though, since you already released it, but it's a new tempo.
It's new. No, it's completely new.
So you saying that still get counted as album from the label?
That is a newer one. That's a sped up one now
Yeah.
because the producing and things that's done to it is different. Like,
Okay.
so.
All right. So we can talk about music for days, but
Yes,
I
we
had
can.
one of these podcasts that be about the journey, about Mayo.
Shunt.
Cause I be like,
Yes.
I
Mayo.
call it Shunt.
I appreciate it because my family really call me Shant for real. My family call
For
me
real?
Mayo too. Yeah, but like my close friends and family like Shant, Shanti, like Bandit, Shant,
Y'all
like
legendary name.
Ashanti.
You giving Ashanti.
I'm dead.
Man, it was a.
It was a pleasure being here with you guys today.
For sure. And I'm glad this episode right here finna take off. It finna come across a lot of people's hands and all of that. You feel me? So
Yes, I appreciate that.
be like the wave that can come with this. I already know you prepared for it, but it gonna come with a wave. I'm telling you.
Yeah, for sure. I'm definitely prepared for it. I mean, we're gonna take it there, like I said. We got a lot to look forward to. We got.
Oh yeah. So what brand you got on? Cause you really got that shit on.
You think so? This is. Let me tell you something. This is Dishonor Worldwide. This is Dishonor Worldwide. You see?
Mm-hmm.
Let me stand up.
Okay.
But yeah, this
You got it's on your back too.
Yeah,
Oh,
man.
okay. Yeah, show 'em
Oh, the
bottom.
back.
Yeah.
Back. Yeah, like how it. This is a 101 though. Like.
101.
Oh yeah,
So I mean,
yeah.
if you pay for it,
Yeah,
you
Shunt the only one got it.
You feel me?
Yeah,
That-
show them the bottom
owner.
of the sneaks, man. Show them the bottom of the
Oh, the
sneaks.
bottom of the you feel me? Yeah, Bronx
Yeah.
Originals. Come on now, Bronx creator, Dishonor Worldwide too.
I look before we got
This is a
help.
bunch of Bronx on me right now.
Yeah, don't talk about.
Look at him, he had to put his feet up.
Yeah, before we slide, we're going to. I want to talk about right fast how we had to adjust the seats so we can see this shit.
Oh, you want to talk about that?
Yeah, yeah.
Shit, you been directing the whole shit. Really.
I mean, honestly, I just let them know that it was important because, like I said earlier, like music and fashion, that's something big to me. Like, especially where I'm from, like that is who I am. So to not be able to show my outfit today and to not be able to just like no for real like
for sure.
and honestly when it's TV and film too, you're not supposed to hide your body, you're not supposed to hide the clothes, like everybody's supposed to be seeing full outfit. Like this is a part of culture. Like y'all are you know what y'all doing out here? You know y'all trying to touch out here, like y'all trying to touch your masses. Like when I was looking at old A Spade shows, I'm always checking for y'all fits. What? Like I gotta see the full fit. Y'all have a dynamic type of fashion here at A Spade, and I must say, guys from Macon, you guys definitely put that shit on. Like I respect y'all fashion taste because it's individual to you guys, you know, and y'all both distinctly different when it comes to what y'all wear. And I'm looking for those things, especially when it comes to y'all. Like y'all some fly Southern niggas for real. Not gonna even lie, you know. So
Thank you.
it's like I just felt like that was important to touch on when it comes to us, like, and when it comes to the music, like music, fashion, culture, like that's everything, and it's important. So since we here and y'all do celebrate Black brands, I want y'all to know who did this. So this
For
is
sure.
Dishonor Worldwide.
Shout out to him.
Yeah.
Cause like we see you like rocking upper echelon, you know, rock us stuff multiple times. You even got a one-on-one customized. It ain't been another color. The one that you have with
The
the space
green?
back, the green, trucker
Yes.
light.
I need another one, by the way. I need a new green and another blue, and y'all need to bring that back because that's hard. The original one is hard. Like, come on. I need a black and white one, at least a green and white one again, and I need at least a blue and white one for sure. Like
Of the original.
of the original.
OG logo.
Of the OG logo.
Embroidered.
That's the only one I ever had. I never had any of the other ones. Not
You
that
ain't
it,
never had that one.
I never had this one. That's the best one to me. Like, I love the original logo. I think it's true to y'all, and it's fire.
Y'all
on
want
my
to know
hat.
somebody that one right here?
I mean, I'm saying I just love it because, like, you know, we have different ones and people attached to different ones. So, you know, it means that we got something that people want. But look, though, this is Spade podcast. And, hey, man, what we know?
We know your type.
Yeah.
Afraid of a fade. It was shame when I said, but shit, a spade is a spade. To me, my transition got me showered in praise. From the streets to the stage. The change in the